Thank you for purchasing the Mega Dance Pole. You will have a manual and an installation CD with your package, along with a toolkit and your accessories. Okay, first off, you're going to have two main poles. This is the B pole, and this is the A pole. There's a height adjuster, this black thing right here. You're going to have your pole base and your pole dome, which goes on top. You'll also have the 125 extension, the 250 extension, the pole cover. Screwed on is the actual flame nut. It goes on top. Be sure to unscrew this from your pole cover. You'll get two little screws right here. We'll use them for later. And if you do not have all these items in your package, do not start installation. Okay, let's get started. First, you're going to use your pole base, and you're going to measure how far or how tall your ceiling will be. I already measured out my ceiling, and I'm only going to use the 125 extension. Okay? So from here, we're going to use pole base and then the 125 extension. So you're going to screw that on. But first, be sure that this bottom half is not spinning. So you can use your little tool right here, and you can tighten the actual base right here so that it's locked in place. There are two sides to it, so make sure both sides is locked in space so you won't have it turning. So once that's locked, use your 125 extension. Screw that in until it's locked. Next, you're going to have your 250, and that's only if you need that much height. But since we measured our ceiling, we don't need this 250. So you don't necessarily have to use this, but this is here for you if you need that extra height. Okay? And so once you have your 125 on, this is the B pole. This does not have the black thing. That's the A pole right there. So you're going to screw the B pole into your 125. Okay, once that's finally on there, you're going to actually unscrew your pole cover and your flame nut. Put the flame nut aside and the screws aside, and you're going to put this actually to the bottom of it. So once the A pole goes up, you're going to slide it all the way up and you're just going to screw it on. So please have the holes facing the top and have it come all the way down. I'm just going to leave that there for now. You're going to take your A pole right here. What you're going to do is you're going to use your flame nut that you put aside beforehand, and you're going to use the A pole. The flame nut has kind of like this upper hood, so make sure that part's standing up. And you just put it right there. It should just sit on the height adjuster like that, okay? Now you're going to grab your pole hood, put it on top. And it should just sit on the nut like that, okay? So once you have that in place, put it to the side, grab a chair or ladder. In this case, we're going to use a chair. Put it close to the pole. This part gets a little tricky and it's kind of heavy, so be careful when you do this. You're going to put it on. Make sure it's just right there, and you're going to screw the A pole in. make sure that's tight. This top part here, make sure it has a little more room, so just screw it up to where there is room. And then eventually put it back down right there. Cool. So from here, you're going to actually go to your toolkit. And you're going to get this long tool right here, alright? And for this height adjuster, there's this little hole right here. So put the little end through the hole to use it as a leverage. What you're going to do is you're going to tighten it. You're going to tighten it like that. And what this does is you're moving the height adjuster and it's going up to the ceiling so it locks in place. And make sure you hold the pole. Once it's tightened, remove the tool. And what you're going to do is you're going to grab the two little screws. Grab your little tool right here. You're going to get the pole cover, slide all the way up. And at the base of the hood, there's two little holes right there on that flank nut. You're going to align it. Alright, I'm going to continue to screw this. Just put your little screw in, line it up with the holes right there. Alright, now I'm going to come back down, move the chair or the ladder to the other side, screw in the other screw. As long as that screw's screwed in, it's good. So that's covered, and you may descend from here, and then from there, it should be good to go. And if you want your pole to start spinning, just untighten the bottom parts. There's two sides to that, so make sure you untighten both, and then it should be spinning. No time. Thanks for watching and have fun with your Mega Dancing Pole.